So it's Saturday, and we finished the detox last night, and we're quite happy and excited to eat. It's still relatively early-ish, about 9 o'clock in the morning, and I was about to go down and make our breakfast, so we get to eat for the first time. Yay! Overall, the detox went really, really good. It was definitely a positive experience, one that I would definitely do again, not 5 days. I'd probably do a shorter amount of time, a 1 day, even a 3 day. Um, but the positive from the detox that we did was the sleep was by far one of the biggest pros. Yeah, awesome sleep, deep every night, woke up feeling refreshed. It was awesome, worth every day that we did it to have the sleep that we did. The other positive was that we really got to figure out what our hunger cues are, as opposed to, when we think we're hungry or we feel that we're hungry. It was really great to actually feel hungry, real hunger, not the made up in my head hunger. Both my husband and I were grateful to, feel that again and realize how many times per day we were eating because we thought we were hungry and really, we weren't. So those were the two biggest pros for us. The most negative was obviously not eating for 5 days. That's not fun. At some points during the day, you'd give anything just to, take a bite of an apple and chew. But those were short-lived, and overall, the positives way much more outweighed the negatives. So the last day, yesterday, was the hardest day of the detox. I think that was mostly because we realized that the next day we'd be able to eat. And so we spent the whole day thinking about all the things that we wanted to eat once we had the ability to do it again. Whereas before, the other days we knew we still had X amount of time to go, and it wasn't anything that we even thought about. So yesterday was difficult, and many times throughout the day we were thinking how many hours we had left until it was over. As far as weight loss goes, that was not the goal of our detox at all, but we both did end up losing weight. I lost 6.5 pounds. My husband lost 11 pounds. Again, weight loss was not our goal. Do I think that this is a weight loss cure and something you should do if you want to lose a quick few pounds? Absolutely not. Having a healthy diet, eating a variety of fruits and vegetables, not juicing them, but actually eating them, combined with exercise, that's the way to go for weight loss. I full-heartedly believe that the detox that we did was absolutely for other reasons, had nothing to do with weight loss. I don't want anybody out there to think that this is a cure-all, you need to lose some weight, this is the way to do it. This is not the way to do it. There are far better ways out there than doing a juice detox to lose weight. This just happened to be one of the side effects of the detox. And again, not a cure, not a longevity type of thing for weight loss. Some of the tips, some of the things I learned along the way that made it better. Having a partner, I can't even begin to thank my husband enough for doing this with me. It was so much easier to be able to have somebody to complain to go to for support, to, go to them and say, oh my God, I'm so hungry, help me stay focused. Even if there's not somebody that is doing it with you, just having somebody there along that can support you doing this will be a great asset to you. Stay away from food and smells. Grocery shopping on Wednesday was really difficult. Smelling the food, having to pick up the food, and not being able to eat it was not easy. Going out to run errands and going by and smelling food, kind of sucked. If you have to go and do those things, have a juice beforehand, or even take a juice, prepared juice with you, and drink it whenever you're starting to feel a twinge or something like that. There's no limit to the amount of juice you can drink, so make ahead, take it with you, be prepared. What I found was staying out of the kitchen, staying out of that general area was easier. If you are in the kitchen, and you're having to prepare foods, it's a lot easier to not even think about it and just pop something in your mouth. Besides for making our juice and getting our kids' food ready, I stayed out of the kitchen as much as possible, which was really hard for me considering I spend a lot of time in the kitchen preparing, recipes and whatnot. So I kind of had a week off. And so yeah, stay focused, stay busy, stay away from the trap of the kitchen. As far as exercise goes, you can continue to exercise while on a detox. It's recommended that you do lower impact activities. My husband and I usually run and cycle. This week we decided to just go for walks. They were definitely enough that, we were sweating at the end, but they were much lower impact activities. And it definitely helped to not have to have the recovery the next day that we usually do when we go for a run or a cycle. So, stick to, even if you want to stick to your normal activities, just, take them down a notch. Don't do anything too strenuous. You don't want to hurt yourself when you're on this and have to be able to stop, especially if you're halfway through and you're so close. So just take it easy. If you're going to do exercise, stick to lower impact activities like walking, swimming. If you're going to cycle, go at a slower speed, and just take it easy and be smart. One thing to remember is that if you are, first of all, pregnant, under 17, have any chronic diseases or illnesses, please, please, please seek your doctor's permission before you do anything like this. This is not something that you would ever want to do. In fact, if you're pregnant or under 17, you don't want to do this at all. If you have any health concerns or anything like that, don't do this without seeking, treatment from your doctor or a healthcare professional. If you're healthy, and you just want to take care of some, diet concerns, or, wean yourself off of, a high sugar diet, caffeine, etc., and you want to do this, by all means, there's 1 day detox, 3, 5, 7, any amount of days that you feel is good for you is what you can do. You don't have to do a certain set amount of time. If you incur problems along the way doing the detox, stop. It's not something anybody's forcing you to do. Don't do it just because you think you have to reach a certain number of days. If my husband and I had had any health concerns along the way, we would have stopped immediately. So just be smart about it. Be careful. If you have any concerns beforehand, talk to a healthcare professional. Do some research online as well. See what you can come up with. Again, this is not something that you want to do for weight loss or an extended period of time. I'm not advocating that at all. A healthy diet is much, much better. Eat a variety of fruits, vegetables, and, do some exercise, and it's a much smarter way to lose weight than this. But again, there are benefits of the detox. I really appreciated understanding what my hunger cues were. I hope going forward I'll be able to listen to them better. So just be smart. For anybody out there that's wanting to do this themselves or interested in doing it, be smart about it, use your head, and do some research on your own as well. There's tons of information out there on juicing, lots of, from medical sites, WebMD and so forth, that you can, get the info that you need on, what's at stake, what's not at stake, what are the, side effects and so forth. So that's my update for now, my little tips and tricks. We are going to slowly be easing ourselves back into eating. You need to be very careful when coming off of detox, as your digestive system is, pretty much shut down. You didn't really have any fiber or anything throughout the week that we needed to digest. So easing our way back into it is going to be extremely helpful in eliminating any, digestive issues. So I will be back with an update on Monday to let you know, what we ate, how it went, how it felt, if we had any problems and so forth. So if you have any questions at all or anything that I didn't answer and that you wanted to know, feel free to post those on Facebook, and I'll go ahead and answer them on my update on Monday. Until then, everybody have a great weekend, and I'll see you back on Monday.